Stanisic. And it's Sucic. Shifted it to the flank. Perisic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. That's destined for the flank. In early. And he gets rid in a hurry. Menu. England are looking to break at pace. And it's Sucic. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Spread neatly, and he was quick to react. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foden picks it up out wide. And he's gone backward here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. And here's Foden.
Thanks for the gift.
At Dboy, thank you.
To the right. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Played out to the left flank. Perisic. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Pasalic. Well, that has not gone well. O'Reilly. Played for Stones.
The attendance for this match
Alexander-Arnold.
29,514.
Almost an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? Menu wants to run onto this. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
He's a sharp... Decent chance! And that's in! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 65 minutes is number 26.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Saka's delivery.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Saka. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stanisic does well not to be outdone there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pass is just off target. Menu. Not the most accurate pass. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he plays one through. Now this could be a... Tries one from range! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Croatia, number 16.
So we have movement on both benches.
15, Mario Pasalic. Coming on the field, number 13. Velocic.
England will have
Number
one
8,
further opportunity to make a substitution after
Substitution.
this, their latest change.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rodgers. Perisic wins the duel this time. Vardiol. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Croatia, number
Well, the
26.
two coaches are signalling
Coming
changes
on to
here,
replace
both
him
at the same
is
time.
Number 20.
Rodgers.
Substitution in progress.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. Rodgers in acres of space out wide. He's there and gets it away. That's that, the end. England stumble at the first hurdle. That has derailed their bid somewhat, and now the pressure is very much on. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's no chance of recovery. There's still plenty of points to turn things around, although I must add, much less room for error now.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.
Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this
everybody,
endless
and welcome
festival
to
of
the
football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we rise now for the English national anthem. And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Semenyo. Sulemana. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Semenyo, played out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's taking no chances there. England are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Menu.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Sends it crossfield. And it's Rashford. That's a super give and go. Little pass back. Tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Foden. Now there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. So chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cleared away. Sulemana.
Ghana definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Anderson opts for safety. Rice.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
Over to the right flank.
At Osama UK, thanks for the follow.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Sulemana. And here's Ayew. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision
Welcome
making.
to Blah
At David
Nation.
Ortiz Elmas, viral thanks for the follow.
The space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Ayew. Now it's Semenyo. He's on it. Can he get away? Incoming delivery. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Foden. And it's Mainu. Rice. That's destined for the flank. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ayew. Semenyo receives it in a good position here. And it's made its way to him. That looks a good cross. And out it comes again.
1 minute added time.
It's a promising position. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in
Welcome
the
to Blah
second period,
Nation.
perhaps.
At thanks for the follow.
How would you
So
review
it's
the
been
first
even so
half?
far.
I have to say,
Which
I
way
think
will
it's
things
a
go in
good
the second
performance,
half?
but it's
Ours
clear
of
that they
course.
need
Everyone,
even more
please
energy
welcome our
and more
players.
precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Thanks for the
Looking
kick.
that.
At Dboy, thank
He's
you.
found a way through. Foot in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. Hangs in across. And he's cleared it back out. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the
Welcome
end.
to Blah Nation.
At Daily Pop, thanks for the follow.
Ayew goes short. And he's running through. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Long ball upfield. Rice under intense pressure.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And it's Rice. It's anyone's ball now. Shot could be on. He's played it back. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Rashford. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution.
Rice. A probing pass. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Plays the return pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Semenyo.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Southwark, thanks for the
There's
follow.
delivery. Getting up there! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Stones. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. O'Reilly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is headed for the middle. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 37, Mainu. Coming on the field is number 9, Bellingham.
Now it's Semenyo. Now that's well seen too. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. O'Reilly, Rashford. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Sulemana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sulemana. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Caught offside that time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
England have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yehi, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now Anderson, and it's Bellingham. Saka in acres of space out wide. Anderson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Iñaki Williams has the space to scheme. A lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. We thought they were done, but never say never. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
At Blanation Worldwide.
England making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
England are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I thought they were very honest and hard-working, and I can't fault them for their great effort and endeavour. Usually at the end of a group campaign, teams get stacked in the right order, and I think this is a case in point.
I'm very glad to say that I will be joined by someone very special in announcing today's Man of the Match award.
Welcome to Blanation.
At Mario, thanks for the follow.
Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and
Welcome
let's
to
hope
Blanation.
we get a
At
cracker here.
Clad YXC Guy, thanks for the
Straight
follow.
into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's a lovely, neat pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Foden. Perisic wins the duel this time. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it'll be interesting to see what sort of a role has been given to this fella, Ivan Perisic. A traditional wide man by trade,
Welcome
but he
to
likes to play
Blanation.
more
At
centrally,
Sarah, thanks
using
for the follow.
his height and strength when he has someone behind who can occupy the wings for him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Played into space out wide. No luck with that dink over the top. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Chance to deliver. It is a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And this is Kane. Chance! Nearly, but not quite. They've played it short. Now it's Menu. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's a promising position. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alexander-Arnold. Yehi, tidy with his distribution. O'Reilly. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose. Modric. Pasalic. And it's Perisic. Perisic. Menu. Now Foden. Pasalic. Baturina for Perisic. And it's Rice. And it's O'Reilly. Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. O'Reilly. Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Stanisic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. Anderson. Now it's Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Knocks it out wide. Now that's well seen too. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yehi. Spread out to the left. Rashford. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that was very necessary. Menu. And they can counter here. Now it's Foden. Pasalic. Could move up a gear here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rashford. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Stanisic. Stanisic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kane. Rice. Sucic. And it's Pasalic. Now it's Perisic. Baturina. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Plays it through. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rice. Into the channel. That's a shade optimistic. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Anderson. And it's Kane. Nicely spread. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kane. Good ball, good take. He has a look up. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Menu. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Yehi. Anderson. Played out to the left flank. Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Kane. That is a brilliant interception. Pasalic. Now it's Baturina. Goes looking wide. Looking for the far post. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has been slung wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Anderson. Baturina. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Pasalic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a goal kick.
Substitution for England. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Foden.
There's going to be a major
Number
shake-up in the
14.
attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Matanovic.
Number 10. Eze. Substitution in
Perisic has
progress.
it in a wide position. And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Stanisic. Eze.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Vardiol. Into the last 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Saka. Baturina.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength. They'll have to settle for that. So it is just one step forward. 3 would have been ideal, but this is going to have to do for now. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
So there it is, everyone. It's finished all square.
Well, this competition has already provided us with so much
Hello,
drama,
everybody,
and there are
welcome
so
to
many
today's
teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And he can clear it away. No way through, so back it comes. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rashford. Now it's Kane. And here's Foden. That's good defending, very good defending.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And it's Rashford. Rashford. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending of the desperate variety. England are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. O'Reilly. Stones. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, it's a shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ayew goes short, opts to play it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. O'Reilly. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Sulemana. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? It's run loose here. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is lovely. And a header! And again! It's hit the uprights. Not a bad try by any means.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chance here to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anderson. Rashford pinches it off him. And that's a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
There will be
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
Sulemana! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So far. Which
How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Semenyo. Rice. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he welcomes it in. Played in with purpose. Deftly away.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At user 58826180182771. Thanks for the follow.
In the face of danger that was growing. Sulemana. Yehi. Now Stones. Over to the right flank. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they can break here. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Sulemana. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Rashford. And here's the chance to counter.
For this match was
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's in! Must be! He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Substitution for Ghana, number 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
19,
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kane. England still have the cards to affect this game. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. Williams. Could move up a gear here. And here's Ayew. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Substitution for Ghana, number 9, Jordan Ayew. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And that has been cleared. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice. And it's Mainu. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feet. Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Anderson. Rice. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Saka. O'Reilly. Big chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Welcome to Blah Nation.
At Meany, Mohammed, thanks for the follow.
Number 26.
So we have movement on
Coming
both
on
benches.
The field is number 2. Substitutions taking place.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. England have now used up all but one.
Welcome to
of their
Blah Nation.
substitution
At
movements.
DC, thanks for the follow.
Now it's Saka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Saka receives it in a good position here. The referee has given a corner. Rodgers! Harmlessly behind. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Semenyo. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, such a clever touch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's dealt with that really well. Bellingham gets it away. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
For Rice. Bellingham. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Saka
Welcome
finding
to
himself in
Blanation.
space.
At H, Umarsat, thanks for the follow.
So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Please turn to the large screen for scores from today's other matches.
At Blanation Worldwide.
I put my life on the line, so I feel grind and shine. Mentally no lose God. I know they miss my shot. I know they chase waiting, no chase me. That's how grace be. You know fit dim my light. Even if I drop the shoe, you know fit test my size. You see this feeling where I bring, you know they too for street. My eyes on the straight line, you know I sabi my crown. Small circle, big dreams. Buckle up your sleeves. Where the money they come, look so magical. We they count a milli billy, it's so tactical. Not to match them for their face, so critical. When I pull up with my gang, we go radical. Go match them, match them, match them, match them, put time for their face. Go match them, match them, match them, match them, no they tolerate. Go match them, match them, match them, match them, put time for their face. Go match them, match them, match them, match them, no they tolerate. Red eye, bloodline. Now we they carry the cross sign. Here we go meet for the front line. Shoot on the first side. No fear, man, stand tight. Pray hard, make we see light. We no lose, we go day alright. We no lose, we go day alright. The way I bring, you know they too for street. My eyes on the straight line, you know I sabi my crown. Small circle. They come, look so magical. We they count a milli billy, it's so tactical. Not to match them for their face, so critical. When I pull up with my gang, we go radical. Where the money they come, look so magical. We they count a milli billy, it's so tactical. Not to match them for their face, so critical. When I pull up with my gang, we go radical. We go match them, match them, match them, match them, put time for their face. We go match them, match them, match them, match them, we know they tolerate. We go match them, match them, match them, match them, put time for their face. We go match them, match them, match them, match them, we know they tolerate.
So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beglin.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug-of-war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
And now,
in a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So straight into the action. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared. No, he's not getting past him there. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella up at Meccano is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
No argument from me on that front. It shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Brobby. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Brobby. Played in. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's forced to go back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Granit Xhaka. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Brobby. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Reinders. There's the crossfield ball. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Granit Xhaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driven in. Upamecano clears it away. Rodri. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there.
Good afternoon.
Alexander-Arnold.
Can I help you
That
moderate
is
your
lovely.
live stream to bring more
He's
views
found
and giftings?
space here. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a decent clearance. And here's Drogba! Oh, it's hit the post! Good ball, good take. He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Lefebvre, distributed tidily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go
I knew
exactly
that.
where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Should I go on?
And it's Messi. It's a promising position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Reinildo. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Sadiki. Half-time getting close now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sadiki. Xhaka. And it's Reinildo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
So it's been
I
even
think they
so
can be
far.
very happy with
Which
the
way will
flow of
things
the
go in
game
the second
so
half?
far. They're moving the
Hours
ball
of
around
fun.
very nicely.
And
They're
please
creating
welcome our lads to the
opportunities too.
field.
They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. We're on the move again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And Reinders. Opts for safety. And it's Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Lefebvre gets a foot in here. Sadiki. Passing is crisp and sharp. Granit Xhaka. Ceballos. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Here's Rodri. Reinders. Upamecano. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Granit Xhaka. Aimed beyond the defence. Ceballos. Played out to the left flank. This is a promising build-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's picked his way through. Sadiki. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
that is one way to stop him.
332.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, that's nice. He's in a great position here. Sunderland have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Place.
Well, there's the clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Hernandez providing an outlet on that flank. Lefebvre does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Isidore. For Granit Xhaka. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Xhaka. Isidore. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitution.
Crosses it in here. He leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Upamecano. And it's Ceballos. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That is good strength. Messi is the guilty party there. That is a little undercooked. And it's Reynildo. Well, that looks goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 79 minutes.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
The first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Granit Xhaka. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Arsenal desperately seeking one moment of magic, even a bit of luck to try and get something on opening day. Granit Xhaka, passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Arsenal could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Reinders. Number 19, Dani
Hernandez.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 8,
And it's Dboy.
Phil Foden.
Tries to pass it through. Great chance! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Arsenal have reached the now or never stage. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Reinildo. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And Dboy. Messi. Oh, tries a shot! And he hits the net! We thought they were done, but never say never!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 7, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Arsenal making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 17.
And that is that. Arsenal open the new term with a draw. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game itself wasn't bad at all, with both teams showing exactly what they wanted to try and do. Would the two teams have shaken on a draw? I doubt it, but I don't think either are too displeased.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
To both sets of players who gave it their all.